Hello, Zero Nutters, and how are we all doing on this really disgustingly hot day? But it is a fine day nonetheless, and we have lots to talk about. Welcome back to the Zero Shack. If you hear something buzzing in the background, yes, it's a fan, because I am freaking dying in here. I'm sweating my ass off in the shack for you all so we can hang out on this wonderful Monday afternoon. Let's get right into this. Cool Kid Gaming, I want to welcome you to the show. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you dig it. Dane Nelson, probably a good idea to go ahead and invest after, seeing this. Basically what happened is, the review on this, well, it was, Dane Nelson, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and invest maybe $250 in a Chinese, there's a really good one out there for like $250, under $300, and it does a great job as a gimbal for your cell phone. Speaking of that, my S7 is really feeling cheated, running around on the back of this gimbal with it saying, hey, what the fuck? Thomas Arez regarding 4K, hoping the fish-eyed lens situation will just disappear. If you go to the website, they're saying this thing is going to be pretty badass. In fact, they have completely redesigned the camera with the latest technology and doodads. So it is supposed to be up-to-date and on par with the rest of the competition. Maybe, doubt it. But it is supposed to be a really badass camera. They understand the fisheye thing, and I think they understand that was a low part in their game. If this didn't have the fisheye effect right now, I would just, dang, what am I gonna say? Nothing else. Pablo Lecare, talking about firmware. Pablo, I don't know how you know what firmware you're using right now. I don't know. I guess unless you looked at what you installed when you installed it. Pablo, I have the latest firmware, which is point something, I don't know. But it is the very latest. I just did it on the episode before last, or the last episode. Yeah, the one before last. Install the latest stuff up there. Yes, there is, Sky's the Limit is using some custom things from folks in Taiwan or China or someone he knows. But I guess he's using some custom things, which, I don't know. What I use, it just works. I don't know what people are looking for in modifications. Maybe there are, for the fine connoisseur of controlling, maybe there's I would imagine, there are nuances. It becomes very nuanced, and I'm forward, I'm backwards, I'm turning. That's me, that's the Zero Nutter. Shooting MOA, I totally agree with your opinion of the handheld gimbal. A little extreme there. I think there might be a niche for it somewhere. It might not be a total hunk of junk. But hey, once the 4K camera comes out, I'll consider attaching it. And finally, Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un, would you please subscribe just so I have your name? And that's just cool. Wondering, Kim Jong-un's pretty smart, as we all know. He's clever. He says, hey, if I just take my Zero and kind of go like this and hold it while I'm walking around, wouldn't it be the same as and save my money on buying one of these? And Kim Jong, you are absolutely freaking correct. Look at that, you just take the propellers off and then you just walk around with this in the crowd. You got yourself a dual purpose mobile gimbal flying. You can just put the propellers in your back pocket, Kim. And finally, we may have seen that, yes, I have acquired, another Zero backpack. Once again, I'm into saving money in the Zero backpack. It's down to 79 bucks. I bought my first one for 150, if you remember correctly. It had just come out, and I normally don't do that, but I needed somewhere to keep my copter, which is what I realized for my second, now that my second is fully updated and ready to fly and wanting to fly, begging me to fly, in fact, saying, "Nut, please take me up." That's why all my red lights are on, I'm ready. I said itself. If you're gonna fly this thing, you're not gonna fly it sitting in the box, dude. What are you gonna do? Just keep all that stuff sitting in the box? No, it's gotta have a home. It's gotta have a home, so it's gotta be protected. It's got to have some, yeah. So for 79 bucks, took the dive. One more hard pack. I love the backpack. I would do another review of the backpack, but there's just not that much to say about a backpack, other than show some cool pictures. And all these pictures, just wonderful footage of that new backpack was filmed, yes, by yours truly, the handheld Zero gimbal. And of course, today's show is brought to you by, Trash Mount. Look for a Trash Mount special coming up. We're going to cover the history of the Trash Mount, where it has been, where it is going, and where it probably will never be. This is kind of a short show, and it's a short show because I'm freaking dying of heat in here. Oh my gosh, it is so hot. Got the fan on. I'm going to shut all these shack little curtains and lock it up and go home and edit it at home because I can't take this heat anymore. Nutters, I hope you've had fun, as much fun as I've had, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for tuning in on this wonderfully blistering surface of Mars, maybe type day. Enjoy yourself, love life, and I will see you guys later.